Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tay. Happy Thursday to y'all. Y'all know I'm all discombobulated because this week we have been doing stuff every single day. So you know it's been completely different for your girl. Completely different for your girl. But welcome to Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with dope people you should know. And you know, I always put you down with events and places where you need to be. Tonight is we closing the week off strong, y'all. We closing off strong because tonight we have our show favorite. She is the queen of being on Live with Tay because she's been on the most out of any guest that we've got. We got Miss Bonita Jalane is in the building, and she actually is letting us know about a very important event that's going down July 30th. So don't say that we didn't tell you about it. We're going to tell you about it tonight so that you can make your way to the ATL and be in the building for this particular event. Plus, tonight, you know, I got events to tell you about to get you ready for Mother's Day and to get you ready for a big weekend that's taking place next weekend in the ATL. Plus, it would only be right if we had some music and a pep talk of the night. So let's go ahead and kick it out with Tay B's outside, because y'all know I be outside. I don't have no kids, so y'all know I be outside because that's what I do. And y'all know I always put you down with events and places that you need to be. So Mother's Day weekend, y'all know we love our mamas. So if you are looking for an event to take your mother to this weekend, Erica Dawson is doing a Mother's Day brunch at the Perfect Note ATL. Reservations are free. It's got free parking. Now, y'all know Atlanta be having expensive parking. Child, go on and make your reservation to the Perfect Note ATL. Get some good food, hear some good music with Erica Dawson this weekend at Perfect Note. Reservations are from 12 until 5 o'clock. So shout her out. And then let me tell y'all something. It's good that y'all tune in to Live with Tay because I always got something special for y'all. Now, you know I've been telling y'all about the celebrity basketball game, right? I've been telling y'all about it, all that good stuff. Guess what? Baby, them tickets is half price effective midnight tonight. Don't nobody know about it just yet because they didn't make the announcement. So, but they gave me the green light to tell y'all early because y'all tuned in to Pep Talk with Tay live. So, the Stellar basketball game is going down next weekend, May 17th. The doors open at 7 o'clock. And y'all already know my pastor, the best pastor this side of heaven. Coach Jamal Harrison Bryant's team is going to win. It's not up for debate. Pastor Troy, we love you, but you're not going to win. It's just not going to happen. But we need for all of you all to be in the building next Friday, May 17th. And we got a little discount for y'all, Friday only. So you get your check tomorrow, all that good stuff. Make sure that you go ahead and grab those tickets to the Stellar celebrity basketball game because I want to see you in the building and meet me on the red carpet because I'll be doing the red carpet. So you know I'm an active fool and we're going to have a good time. So I want to see y'all there as well. And then on Saturday, Black Music Honors. Y'all been hearing about it all month long. I've been telling y'all about Black Music Honors. It goes down May 18th at the Cobb Energy Center. They have tributes to Johnny Gill, Patrice Rushen, Bootsy Collins. That's who I'm really excited about seeing because I like Bootsy Collins, Hezekiah Walker, and they've got performances from Selena Johnson, Shantae Moore, Carl Thomas, Dave Hollister, Ricky Dillard, Higher Colin. So it is definitely going to be a good time. So make sure that you visit blackmusichonors.com. Grab your tickets. I think a few tickets are still available. So we want to see you in the building next weekend, next Saturday for Black Music Honors. Now, y'all know Tay B's outside because that's what I do. So if you've got an event that you want to invite me to, child, go ahead and invite me. Send me an email to peptalktayshow@gmail.com. It is the Pep Talk Tay Show at gmail.com. And y'all know I be bringing that pep talk energy because I'm the hostess with the mostest. So if you'd like to have me host your next event, go ahead and hit me up because y'all know Tay bees outside, and I always bring that pep talk energy to your event. So we're going to go ahead and cut to the chase, because tonight we've got the beautiful and talented recording artist, upcoming supermodel. She don't know that yet, but Bonita Jalane is with us as our live guest. Normally I would say a person that you would be meeting for the first time, but if you're tuned into live, would say she's no stranger to our show. So after this music pick, you'll see Bonita Jalane, and she's got some good little information to share with us. So music pick of the week. When I first fell in love with Bonita Jalane, it was because of this song. I'm sure she is sick of me playing the song because she has so many other songs, but I don't care. Retro will forever be my favorite, and you get to hear it now on Live with Tay, as our music pick of the week is by Bonita Jalane, Retro, here on Live with Tay.
Hey, how y'all doing? They got another person at Airbnb. I hope this one nice, because the last one made so much noise. All I heard was Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And you know they ain't got no Jesus on the noise they was making. Oh, I'm talking all like I know who I am. My name is Bonita Betrayal. How y'all doing? Oh, look at my girl. Hey, Bonita! Look at Snow. Say hi, Snow! That's my girl right there. You looking good, girl. Oh, she got a cutie over there. That girl can sing up behind her, but she don't know how to pick a man. Last time I saw her with the friend. You know what I'm talking about. But I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't hear that from me.
Hey y'all, hey. Listen, I know Bonita is like, Tay, please stop playing that song. I told her when I first met her that was my jam. And y'all go find out a little bit, just a little bit, how I had to eat my words. So it was Throwback Thursday. So I had to play retro. So welcome. You ain't no
Uh,
stranger to lie with Tay. So hey girl, hey, that's what I'm gonna say
hey,
to you.
boo.
Hey girl, hey.
I'm gonna fight you because I was like, oh my gosh, she played the song one more time. We're gonna fight. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. Retro is forever my baby. But the video, I'm like, oh my God, that video is so long. I feel like it's so long ago, even though it's not. But still, it
How
still
long
feels
has
like it.
that's one of my questions for you. How
That's
long
before
has
I was locked up. So like before I got my lock. So it's probably like 4 years ago. Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been
okay.
that song been out a minute. Yeah.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
so the reason why I wanted to play that is because in the short time that I have known you personally,
Uh-huh.
I have seen you evolve. So
Uh-huh.
literally, retro, I was on the internet doing just surfing because I'm a music
Uh-huh.
lover, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "What is this? I like this. Who is this person? I love her.
Yeah.
Like, who is this?" And
Uh-huh.
it was Bonita Jalane. And so when you
Oh.
think of from retro to Black Rose to Kept Kissing Frogs, which is I've heard it, so now I have to say
Yeah.
it is my favorite.
Yeah.
What would you how would you describe your evolution off of all of that?
I definitely feel it definitely I love the evolution. I love musically, creatively tapping into still keeping my same style, but tapping into different, making lyrics, tapping into different subjects, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this project kept kissing frogs is coming up. This is gonna be the most, I feel like I'm so excited about it because it's gonna be the most well-rounded. It
Mhm,
tells a story, so it really is like it's like you're gonna be experiencing a story like watching a movie.
mhm,
I used to just write a whole bunch of love songs, just really about love songs, and Black Rose was like the first time I started just writing about my experiences,
mhm.
down to KKF, everything. It is not just about love songs. I mean, the evolution has been life, you know what I mean? So um I feel like that's where I'm at now. It's talking about life more, and I love the fact that. Don't get me wrong, I love a love song, but it really made me tap into my writing skills. Also tap into stepping out the box and doing something more creatively.
So a lot of
Yeah.
artists, a lot of people want to sing. Like you have a talent, right? You can sing,
Mhm.
but being able to be a writer and really put your thoughts to paper or
Mhm.
to music allows you to
Yeah.
really tell your story. And so,
Yeah.
again, kept kissing frogs. Like, how did you even
Yeah.
come up with the title to this amazing project that's about to drop?
Man, so I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic, right? And being able to, I feel like writing is my superpower, and but I've always been into like movies and fairy
Mhm,
tales, and my mother, either I can tell you about a movie 5 seconds before it comes on. Like my mother be like, "How did you know that was gonna be that movie?" And it just came on for 2 seconds.
mhm,
I've always been that way, and then I've always had my face in the book. I mean, I have every book that you can name. My mother always had me reading. I was the only child, so I'll be in my room in
aw,
my own fantasy world. And
mhm,
so the concept of the kissing the frog, I always felt like, okay, one day I'll find my prince, one day
yeah.
I'll find the king, or whatever the case may be. But getting and when you grow up, life starts happening, right?
Listen,
And it
listen, live
turns
long.
into yeah, exactly. So one day it just came to me, and I was just like, first I kept playing with the title, and I first came up with keep kissing frogs, or um and I was like, you know what, I don't want to keep doing the same thing, as far as like relationships, or
Mhm,
thinking that I still believe in hopeless, romantic stories. I still believe in happy endings. I do know that they're not always going to be perfect like the fairy tales, but I
Right.
still believe that there is one. But when I came up with Kept Kiss, I was like, I don't want to keep doing it. So I kept doing it because those are the mistakes that I was making. And then the
Yeah.
frogs are not just about me kissing them to find a prince. I realized that frogs are so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Frogs, the history or the journey of me being in this industry, frogs have been, I turned negativity, or I turned hurt, I turned different relationships that didn't go well as far as friendships and family, I turned
Mm-hmm.
that into frogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do that anymore. So Kept Kissing Frogs just started getting bigger and bigger with the concept. And then when I did my sold out show at City Winery in February,
Mm-hmm.
that's, I kept trying to find an acronym. I was making up so many different acronyms for what frogs represented
Stood
because
for
I
it.
knew that it was more.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, God spoke to me as I was talking to my brother, who's my partner, Grams. We were talking, and he was like, venting to me, and literally came to me, and I was like, wait. It's like God spoke to me, and He gave me the
Mm-hmm.
acronym for frogs, and it went from there. So
I
yeah.
love it.
Sorry, on
Love it.
tangent.
No, 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 no. I mean, it's your passion with that,
Yeah.
and to know you is to know it's an evolution, right?
Yeah.
The person
Yeah.
that you were when you first wrote or did retro
Yeah.
to the season that you were in with
Mhm.
Black Rose
Yeah.
to now so high.
Yeah.
Now, true story,
Mhm.
she knows, that I love retro. And
Yes.
so you said, hey, I want you to hear this song. I
Yeah.
think you're gonna like it. Or no, I don't even think you said I think you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
like
no, I
it
knew you was
more
gonna like
than
it.
like it's gonna
Yeah.
be your new favorite. And I was thinking,
Yeah.
how am I gonna break this down to her that it's not gonna be
Yeah.
my favorite, right? Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I said, I gotta give her a pep talk because I don't think this is gonna happen. From the minute the track played,
Uh-huh.
I knew that so high, like I will
Yeah.
say publicly on this
Oh.
recording, play it back, whether it's live or you watching the playback, so high is definitely the song that is going to change
Yeah.
for you as an artist.
Yeah.
I People that know you already know that you were talented, but I
Yeah.
feel like so high is going to make people feel like, oh, she's an overnight superstar. Because
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's just that powerful. Tell
Oh,
those
I take that.
it's manifested.
Yeah.
Tell those that if you're watching live, with say y'all have heard the song because I have
Yeah.
played it repeatedly, but tell those that have heard it and those that will hear it in just a second a little bit
Mhm.
about the concept of so high.
So it's crazy because like I knew my brother had played this track for me, right? And I went crazy, no words or nothing. I just thought the track was absolutely amazing. He was like, I made this track for you. Like,
Mm,
and I mean, if you know the history behind us, you know that um he was gone for a minute, and since my first record that I ever did with him, which was Out of This World, which was like when people in the industry really started knowing who I was after working with Dipset. And so when he told me he had this track, it was he told me he had it for a minute, and he was like, I'm hosing it, it's yours. And I was just like, all
mhm,
right, cool. So when he played it, I just instantly felt a connection to it. I didn't
mhm.
know what it was, I just felt a connection to it. And he was just like, we should name it High or something high like that. So I was like, okay, so high. He was like, so high. And I was like, yeah,
Because
like you did not
literally
know.
when that beat comes in, it is
Yeah.
like it just takes you to like it's my calm. Like when I
Yeah.
feel like I'm getting like, ooh,
Yeah.
I just put it on and it just
Yes.
immediately keeps me like,
Yeah, it just makes you feel like, if you ever feeling down, like, like today wasn't the best day, or certain days, like you're not feeling in the best, and you just feel like sometimes, like, what is your purpose? Like when you put on So High, it's like almost like instantly you're like, okay, let me get back, let me jump back in it. So anyway, he came up, he gave me the track, and so we kept for the week before we flew, because we recorded it in LA. Before I flew
mhm,
to LA, I kept hearing, like, we kept saying So High, So High. Didn't have no. I'm a type of person, like, I either right before I get to the studio, or I vibe out right in the studio. And I like
mhm.
to vibe out in the studio. Like LA, when you cross that water, it's just, it just give you a
It does something
different,
to you.
vibe. So sad to say I had just lost one of my really close friends that was like family to me that I've known since I was a teenager. And I was going to LA really grieved,
Yeah.
and but I was so excited about recording and having these locked in sessions, but I was just in a weird space. But I knew that everything happens for a reason, right? And there's a bigger
Mm-hmm.
purpose. Especially
Mm-hmm.
even talking to my brother Rex that had, passed away. We talked about this stuff for years. And so
Yeah.
we got into the studio, and I no lie, when people say the divine intervention, I felt he was there. I felt his
Mm-hmm.
energy. That was the first time me and Grams had been in the studio together for after 10 years, so it was just a magic that was already gonna be there. And when I started writing it that's why I didn't write that song. I tell people, I was like, my angels wrote it.
Yeah.
I swear everything I love, that my angels wrote it, because it just flowed effortlessly.
Yeah.
And when you think of So High, you think of, like, especially being in LA, people think,
Like
oh, she's
420.
smoking or
Oh, she
whatever the
was
case may
out there
be. She
smoking,
was
having a
in
good
the
old
zone.
time. Right. Right.
Exactly. And so I wanted to play on that, but I wanted to be like what I was feeling at that moment. Even in the heartfeltness, if I still felt above everything, I felt above the negativity. I
Mm-hmm.
felt above all the hurt that I was dealing with. I felt above the healing that I was in the process of healing. This was like my first time in the studio for a
Mm-hmm.
minute since I did my live recording, since I have recorded
Right.
Viral and Black Rose. But I mean, I could tell you the story for days. It goes on and on. But it was so many messages that I were getting before we went to LA with
Mm-hmm.
So High, down to like my lash tech doing my lashes, and on the radio the night before I flew out. The radio, the preacher was like, I was so high. And I was just like, okay.
Like it's like God, I hear you. I hear you.
Yes,
I
and it
hear
was
you.
like, okay,
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
And when it flowed, we knew instantly. We fell in love with it instantly before any mix or whatever. It's like it talked to us. It was, I've recorded for years. I've been in amazing sessions. I've been around amazing artists, just writing for other artists. But when I recorded So High, it was like, okay, Benita, you're
That's it.
meant to continue to go on and
Mm-hmm.
continue to do this. Yeah.
And Benita, you touch on a good point
Yeah.
because I was just talking to somebody about this. A lot of times people think that you're a recording artist, it should be so easy to get a deal. You're talented, you're beautiful, you're
Oh,
you're
thank you.
writing.
Mhm.
But let's just, we have real conversations on what
Mhm.
I would
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
You are an independent artist. For
Mhm.
someone watching that doesn't understand what that means, explain to them what it is to be an independent artist.
I mean, a real independent artist, because it's a lot of independent artists, and don't get me wrong, that I love, but that was major first, and then decided to go independent.
Hmm.
And I've been independent from the beginning. It's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of crying. It's a lot of highs. It's a lot of lows. It's a lot of reality. It's a lot of test. It's a
Hmm.
lot of loving yourself,
Yeah.
and that when I continue to be independent, um, I can truly say I've always felt like I was confident. My mom
Hmm.
always instilled in me confidence, and
Yes. Hey,
all
mommy. Yes. Yes.
not
Yes.
being not being insecure. But I will say that last year, the end of last year and this year, I've formed this amazing love story with
Hmm.
myself.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
realized that the prince that I was looking for when I kept kissing these frogs I was already here. Like I was
Hmm.
my own savior. And as an independent artist, you think, oh, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna get the stuff discovered. Somebody's going to sign me, and I'm gonna be. And you realize, like, you have to save yourself. No one's here to save you. You have to continue to believe in yourself and keep going. And as an independent artist, you are tested with that a lot. And I
Yeah.
feel like when you continue to go on, that is a test of time on the longevity. And I've always felt that I was gonna have a long career, but it took time. I always call myself like the turtle,
Yeah.
from the tortoise in the
Or to
hare,
the head.
and
Hmm.
it definitely makes sense now my journey, why I had to go through those different things to get to the place that I am now, and where I'm going to be, where I'm
Yeah,
going to be.
no,
Yeah.
I love that. And so, a pep talk to anybody watching this that has a dream. Maybe you're not an artist, right? Maybe you're not a
Mhm.
musician, but there could be something. You're a model, you're a painter, you are a
Mhm.
designer, whatever
Mhm.
it may be. Don't rush the
Mm-mm.
process,
No.
because everything, and I know it's hard to say, hey, God, all in God's time. Well, if we're completely
Yeah.
transparent, you gonna feel some type of way. You gonna see it happen for other people that you
Mhm.
may feel like,
Yes,
well,
a
they
lot
ain't
of
as
other people.
talented, they
Yeah.
talented, but I'm just as
Yeah.
talented as them.
Yeah.
And it will, if you don't truly love yourself, it will take a hurting to your
Mhm.
confidence, to your self-esteem, all of that.
Mhm.
And so
Yep.
I say all that to say, knowing you now and the
Mhm.
confidence and the um just the strength that you have right now, I believe that it was because God knows where he's about to take you.
Yeah.
And had you had gotten it with Black Rose or with Retro, the things that are going to be ahead, you might not have been as strong as you are right now.
There you
Right now,
go.
you're in your strongest.
Yeah.
And I've heard the majority of the album,
Mhm.
and it's like
Hey,
literally
hey.
as you played it, I'm like, okay, but that's my favorite. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite because you
Mhm.
as an artist have evolved so much, and I can't wait for this project to drop
Oh.
because those that have followed you are going
Yeah.
to see exactly what I heard in that car as you played.
Yeah.
I'm like, play that one again, rewind it. I want to hear
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So you have a show coming up soon. Another
Yes.
show at City Winery.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, Tell us
Yay.
about the City Winery journey.
Oh man, so that's how I know, like I said, that's how I know like God don't play about me like we always talk about. I know that, and I still battle with it each and every day, like
Mm-hmm.
knowing your purpose, and just making sure that you're on the right path. And like, Lord, am I still doing good? Am I hearing you right? Like, what's going on? And he's saying he's giving it to me in increments because, you know, too much is given, much is,
Required. Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot of requirements that's going to be on me because it's just not about me anymore. Like
Yeah.
when I first came out with retro and all of that stuff, um it was still about me. It's more now. It's more of the healing. It's more of the message. It's more
Mm-hmm.
of who and what you're gonna feel when I sing my songs. I want you to feel something, and I want you to feel something that's gonna motivate you
Living your
to do
purpose.
more,
Yeah.
to really live in your purpose and to continue to pursue your dream. I want to be that. Yeah, I always tell, I be like, what, it hurts a lot, but I be like, you know what, it's okay, God, use me if I ever you need to
Yeah.
use me. And
And
City Winery,
that's a big thing to put on your shoulders. When
it
you say
is.
that, like that's major. That's a
Yeah.
lot to put on your shoulders. So
Yeah.
you're to be
Yeah,
a
and
part.
with that, it's a lot of guilt that comes with it when you're happy about certain things and then you still get disappointed, but then you feel bad about getting disappointed because people are way less than what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's a lot of good and but a balance going on in my head. But
Yeah.
City Winery was a manifestation that's what
Yes.
I know. It was a manifestation from years ago, even before I met you,
Hmm.
from opening with Life Jennings and for Life Jennings and being backstage and talking to my friend Rex, and he said, you're gonna be on this stage by yourself.
Yeah.
And fast forward to 2 years later, talking about it and kept going to the different shows and like, oh, I can't wait to be up here headlining, and
Yes.
then chosen to headline, and then headlining, and then selling out on a Wednesday, and
On a
then
Wednesday night, y'all.
yeah,
Women
and then
Crush
getting,
Wednesday. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
and then getting more dates and having to choose between what dates that I want, and now coming back to even promoting, like, from City Winery, not getting a flyer right away until like the day before my show, to now my show is not even out till the 30th and they already
But I got
promoting
my
me on their
ticket.
page.
I got my
You know
ticket,
what I'm
and
saying?
y'all better get
Like
y'all
they
ticket
already,
too. Yes.
yes, they already pre-selling it right away. So it just shows the evolution even from that, from February to now. So I just know that God, I don't even. I would say that before I used to always want to know my future, like
Yeah.
what is
What's
next,
gonna
what is
happen?
next, and now I'm starting to love and starting to appreciate the present,
Yeah.
right? So if that makes
Yeah.
sense, trying to stay focused on this journey and
Hmm.
knowing that I have to go through all these steps in order to appreciate what's coming
Right.
next.
Yeah, no, well, this right here, baby, this
I
right
can't wait.
here, I can't
Yes.
wait. And I'm all about, I gotta have the same. So I was like, as soon as the tickets drop, I need the same
Yes.
seat I was in February because
Yes.
I want it all to be, we're
Yes.
gonna be sold out again at City Winery. And
Yes.
like it's just gonna be a whole vibe. So July 30th, it's a
Yes.
Thursday this time, I think. I think it's
No,
Thursday.
it's a
It's a
Tuesday this
Tuesday?
time. It's a
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
Either
Mhm.
way, it's gonna be during the week. The kids out of school for
Yes.
the summer, so put them with
Yes.
somebody else, so that
Yes.
you can have a date night, a girls' night, a
Mhm.
fellas' night,
Whatever
because
night, come out and
whatever
see
night,
me. And
come on
a
out.
lot of surprises, like we trying to put the show together now, to
Hmm.
make sure that it's gonna be absolutely amazing for you guys. And then by that time, KKF might be a surprise. I'm not talking about everything that's going on, but by that time, KKF should be rocking or being rocked or about to be rocked or released. Who
Yeah,
knows? You know?
yeah.
So yeah, that's the goal.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So
Yeah.
we definitely want to make sure that we support. Go ahead and make sure you grab those tickets at City Winery ATL, City Winery
Yes.
ATL for July 30th. And for those of you all that don't live in the Atlanta area, we're telling you now, it's May 9th.
You got time. Book your
Southwest,
flight.
let me tell
Let
you,
me know if you need
Southwest
some
got them hot
hotel
tickets.
discounts.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So get your tickets. It's gonna be a good time getting ready
Yes.
for a performance because
Yes.
that's a lot. It's one thing to be an opening act, but when you gotta
Mhm.
headline it, you like from
Mhm.
start to finish, like is
Mhm.
you. How do you get prepared for a performance like that?
Oh man, you have to, especially like this is the first time. I'm being honest. That City Winery. Shout out to my team that really stepped up, like Sarayan, my tour manager, that stepped in for that. Even my mom, my cousin Turkey that came from Jersey. Graham's my partner, my brother, everything. Down to I had security that night, from Big Game Media coming to pick me up and a
Yeah.
car service. Like everybody tapped in and showed me like, okay, we got your back, Bonita. And
Mm-hmm.
it really felt good because preparing for a show as an independent artist, a lot of times we have so many hats. I like to wear hats, but as an independent artist, we have 1,000 hats on the days of shows, like down to cousins, like, where should I park? Or they got food there. I'm like, do y'all hit Mary
Call
J. Blige?
somebody else.
Like,
Leave them
like,
alone. Like leave
like
me alone.
leave me exactly. So prepare for a show. Like I usually don't stay home. I usually stay like if it's like a big show like that, I'll stay at a hotel like that's right by there so I could just mentally just light my
Prepare.
candles, drink my tea, meditate, talk to God, pray. And my message mostly when I'm talking to him is like um let not just my vocals and my music be on point, let my message be on point too, let my delivery be on point, let whatever I say it translates to the audience, let me touch somebody. And
Yeah.
when you see that happening, like the hard work that you put into something and other people like you like me.
How did it feel having people sing? So, like me, y'all, to know me is to know I. If God didn't let me be a singer, but He gave me the gift of appreciating good music. And
Yes.
so, how does it feel to look out in the audience and have people know the words to the song? Because shout out your cousin. We had a
Yes.
good time, baby. Because
Yes.
I had to text him and was like, please get your same seat because we gonna be doing
And
duets
that was
and
his
all that
first
good
time
stuff.
seeing me live. Like he
Oh
he flew
wow,
from DC, and
DC.
my friend cousin always been supportive, and he's a big fan of music like you are. He'll go different places. Irie Lennox is like one of his favorite artists and different people. And for him to say that I'm one of his favorite artists now, like especially after coming to the show, like to me that means more to me than
Yeah.
anything to see people that see me on this journey from the beginning still there and supportive, like, my producers Gregory J in the building, everybody who was
Yeah.
there that has been believing in me as much as I believe in myself. And to see Carvo, my engineer, singing the song, like just different people singing song, even to see some people that don't know who I am or have met me through this journey
Mm-hmm.
there, and I'm like, wait, that person looks my, and does see them mouthing my lyrics? I'm like, whoa. I'm
Whoa.
like, it's everything that an artist, not just an independent artist, but everything that an artist or that little girl that started, who made her first song. It was like, mommy, listen to the song that I wrote. Seeing people in the audience singing it, it's. I mean, I'm trying not to get emotional.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, I
Yeah.
have to, and I don't want to make you emotional, but listen, this one right here. I
Yeah, that
know
lady.
everybody loves their mama because ain't nothing like a mama. But baby,
Yes.
Bonita's mama, your mama, hey mama, she is I mean, she was singing like she had never heard the music, but I mean, she truly is your number one fan. In
Yeah.
honor of Mother's Day, what would you want
Yeah.
to, what message would you want to send your mom? As I'm sure, I know she watching, I know she is, in
Probably,
regards
definitely.
to just her support and your appreciation
Yeah.
for her.
I mean, my mother already knows that she's my hero. She already knows that. I don't even have to. I mean, as strong as she is, as vulnerable as she is, as soft as she is, have the role that she's taken on, as just a human being. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I've grown this, as much as I've grown to love myself. I've also grown to love my mom even more, because that's my best friend. But to see a reflection of the woman that she is, I will hope that to be something like that, how strong it is. And then remember, I don't have any kids, so um
You got
my
snow. Do
mom,
not do snow like
I
that.
got to know, his bad behind. But to take on, that's like almost like an out of body experience. Like, when I look at like videos of seeing my mom watch me, I just know that because everything, when I hurt, she hurts. And
Hmm.
I tell her all the time, like, relax, like, it's my journey. I'm gonna have to go through these. I'm gonna have to, fight through these battles a little bit. I know you want to fight for me because I'm your only child, but I sometimes I just want to just take the ease off of her too. I
Yeah,
want to make sure that she's done so much and sacrificed so much for me. I want her to just be able to live her best life. You know what I
and she
mean?
will. She
And
will.
she
This right
is.
here, baby. This
She's really
right.
doing her thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, so
Yeah.
she's definitely gonna be at City Winery, the loudest one
Yes.
probably in
She
the
already
building.
got her tickets. She already started. And my mother, listen, my mother, when I was selling CDs, like, my first album was on CDs. And so it was in 2012, 2014. I think, no, my first CD was single was 2012, 2014 was my first full EP. My
Hmm.
mother was at her job selling. I sold probably, maybe I went triple wood, but um definitely shout out to New York City Transit. They all had my records because my mother made sure that everybody was buying them CDs.
I
Okay,
love it.
so
I love it.
she
Ain't
doing the same
nothing
thing for them City
like
Winery
a
tickets.
I know that she is. I know that
Yes.
she is. And so
Yeah.
happy Mother's Day, mama.
Happy
Cause
Mama's Day. Every day is
yes,
Mama's Day for my
every
mama.
day. True statement. True
Yes.
statement. And so I want to play a fun little game with you before
Okay.
we head out and play so high, because I know people are
Okay.
like, "Are you gonna play it? Are you?" Of course, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Yes.
So, all
Yes.
right, let's ask Bonita Jalane. So,
Okay.
Bonita,
Yes.
you are a fashion icon, I say, because look how
What?
beautiful. Like, look at her. Like, she is like giving it up, all that good stuff. So the Met Gala was this
I be
week.
putting it on. No, I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
you puts it on, honey. You pulls it together. Uh, and so the Met Gala was
Mhm.
just this week. So
Yes.
who was your favorite look on the red carpet for the Met Gala?
It was so many. It was so many. I would say my favorite, if I had to pick top, it was Zendaya.
Yes. I wish I had picked.
Zendaya.
Yes.
Huh?
I said I wish I had pictures and be like, boop, there it
Yes, I
is.
know. No, Zendaya put it on. I think she her both for her looks. She had the nerve to do
Switch up.
a fit change, okay?
Hmm.
And both of her looks were absolutely amazing. Her team is absolutely amazing. At this point, her team need to be on her at the Met Gala as well, like, perform showing their outfits. I think my second runner up, I would say, what it was, Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna front. That the outfit Nicki Minaj had on was very different. I liked it. And they stayed true to her.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, I liked it a lot. But yeah, Zendaya killed it.
Okay, I would
Yeah.
agree with you. What inspires your looks? What is when Bonita Jalane gets up and you I always hear you say, I just threw something together, and I'm like,
Yeah.
throwing
Yeah.
together and you end up looking like this. What
Yeah.
inspired what is your creativity with your style that you show through your clothing?
I feel like I think I definitely evolved with my style. I think in my head, ever since I was young, I thought I was Chinese. So I love the way they used to dress, like with the baggy clothes. Like they've been doing this for years. And I
Hmm.
always loved the way the Chinese, like, Chinese used to dress. And then I used to love I've always been like bohemian kind of style. I
Hmm.
thought I was My mom growing up, I swear, it was times when I thought she looked just like Lisa Bonet. And my mother used to wear, she used to it's just she used to wear her baby hairs, and it was just like certain. I always be like, oh man. And then now it's crazy because now I have locks. Like I added locks on top of mine, but now I have these locks, and I was like, I'm just giving that like Bonet kind of style, but with like higher fashion
Hmm.
sometimes.
Hmm.
And I just like to put on what feels good. I would say I am gonna say I'm fashionable because sometimes I'll be putting
You
something together.
are,
I'm like,
girl. Listen, I be outside with you, so I know that I'm
yes.
like, what are you gonna put on? Because ain't no telling
Yes.
what Bonita is about to put on. So
Yes,
yeah.
and I just be feeling it's just so much fun. Like, and especially, oh man, I just went to Paris last year, and Tay, it was, I think it just tapped into this new kind of love for fashion even more
Mhm,
because I happen
mhm.
to be, and this was by accident. We happened to be there during Fashion Week,
Ooh,
so me and my
that
mom
was a
had,
blessing. I keep telling you, God don't play
yes.
about you. I keep telling you that.
And
So
you
yeah.
know who always at the Dior store? All the Chinese people that I love. It was all at the Dior store. But it just made me feel and have a love for fashion even more. And I just feel like it's a statement. I feel like I'm the type of person, if you follow me, I've always been a vibe, right?
Hmm.
And a
Right.
lot
Tell
of
make
times
it
with
plain. You ain't just evolved. You've always been a vibe. Without an artistry, you're a vibe. So like
Yes,
let's
I've
get that
always been a
together.
vibe, but it's just like tapping into, because I'm not over sexualized, but I like to each his own what they love, and so I feel like if I'm not going to be showing my all my
Everything.
body,
Right.
like make it something that the girls still be like, ooh, I will wear that. Oh, that's cute. I've always
Yeah.
felt that way. So I might be completely covered up, but I wanted to be like, okay, that's fly.
That's
Like
fly.
I
Yeah,
would
she
definitely
fired.
get that. And that's
Right.
how I've always, felt like when I look at fashion. I feel like if I look at it and I got it on, and I would be like looking at it, oh, I will wear that. And I
This
love a
will be
fedora. I love a hat. And I feel like a
yes, because
hat is
we
like
keep
my
saying
uniform. Yes.
yes. Now that is definitely so. That's my next question. We
Yes.
keep saying that you need to have your own fedora hat company.
Yes.
If you were to have one, what would the name of it be and why?
Oh, that's a hard trivia question, Tay. Why you do me like that?
We won't hold you to it. We know it could evolve, but if it was, what would you call it?
Mm.
Because she rocks some, honey. Look at this. This one ain't even. I had a different picture I had wanted to put up here, but this is one of my favorites right
Yeah,
here.
shout out
Uh,
to Fedora Designs. They did that one.
yes.
I feel like mine, because my brand is retro, and then mine would be um top, like, what I'm saying, head top, or top of the head, like, I don't
Okay,
know, I'm good with coming
okay.
up with names,
We
but you
not we
put me on
not
the
gonna hold
spot.
you to it, but I wanted to put it out in the atmosphere because
Uh-huh.
subliminally, I'm trying to
Yes.
tell you that you need to have your own hat line. So that's where
Uh-huh.
that came
Oh,
from. That's where that came from.
ooh, bow top, bow top.
Bo
I
for
kind of
Boney.
like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Bow top. For my nickname, my grandfather gave me
Yeah.
was Bo. So maybe bow top or a
Oh,
bow hat or something like that. We'll figure it
we'll get it
out.
together. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So you spoke of Paris. You spoke of
Yes.
Paris. So
Yes.
while you were in Paris, there was a
Mhm.
photograph that stirred
Mhm.
around of
Mhm.
you and a particular recording artiste.
Mhm. Not just
Uh
a photograph, like a whole video. I had a whole video.
so yes, a whole video, everything. So can you tell us a little bit about uh the incident
Mhm.
that happened in Paris? And
Yes.
yeah, I'll let you start with that.
With my favorite artist, manifestation once again. Just manifesting, wanting to go to a Usher concert and meeting Usher again. And my thing on the plane there was like, I'm gonna get an updated picture from when I was 13. I was like, I gotta get an updated picture from this picture. And God was like, all right, you want an updated picture? I'm gonna give you that and then some.
Woo,
Okay.
woo,
So
woo.
yeah, it was. I felt like think about it now, and I be Delulu because I say it all the time. I love a little Delulu to get me through. Okay, um, but I say like I feel like when he came down and he kissed me on the cheek, I feel like I feel like that was his way of saying you got this, keep
Mm-hmm.
going, you're next, I see you, I'll see you soon, we working together soon. I feel like
Yeah,
that was like a stamp of approval, like it was the stamp, like take, don't worry, I'll see you soon. He go, "Mwah, all right babe, I'll see you later," you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you bestie, I got you little sis, like I'm gonna take, just take your time. Take your time. I'll see you in a second. I felt like that was a way of saying like you manifested this and I got you. Here I am. So
yeah. So
yeah.
shout out Usher,
Yes.
because I'm clipping
Yes.
this video and I'm
Yes.
sending it to Usher. Usher,
Yes.
we
Yes.
need a collaboration with you and
Yes.
Bonita Jalane. It needs to happen.
And
I
wait till you hear this album because I got a dedication to you on it, Usher, and only certain people that know going to catch it. So yeah, I'm
It
I'm
needs
gonna
to happen.
yes,
It definitely needs to
definitely,
happen. And
yeah.
hey, Usher, she is a true independent artist that happens to live currently in the ATL.
I'm an A-town
Girl, that
girl.
part, R&B
O-town
and
girl.
A-Town girl,
You
yes.
an A-town girl. Yeah,
And
that's
she's a
CK
number
and
one
A and the
fan.
A.
And I hear that you got a record label. That's what the word on the curb is. So I mean, hey,
And
like,
my pen game is serious.
yeah,
And I'm a vibe. So
that
you
part
know what? We don't even whatever I just say whatever the most high have, the most high is
is
gonna
going.
work it out. And if that's a part of the journey, stay
That part. That part.
tuned.
Shout
Mhm.
out Dave Tolliver from Men at Large. What up, Dave? We
Hey,
see
hey,
you. We see
Dave.
you.
I love Dave.
Dave needs to be in the building for City
Yes.
Winery. So yeah, we're expecting
Oh
to
no,
see
you
you
need to be there
and
for
see
City
what.
Winery.
Yes,
Definitely. I don't want to hear no
definitely
excuses now. You got plenty of time.
that
It's
part.
July 30th.
Yes, that
Everybody
part.
who was like, "Oh, I missed the one, in February." You have plenty of time. We sold out the one in February with a month, not even a month of planning. I think it was like 28 days to be exact of planning. This you have plenty of time to get your tickets. Go ahead and get your tickets to City Winery July 30th. Yes.
That part. All right, Dave. You heard what we said. Oh, we
hmm
said July 30th is your
Well, make it
birthday.
a
Then we
birthday
turn
celebration,
it
okay?
up. Yes,
Bring your wife, your kids, your cousins, and come
everybody.
see. But and make that a night on the town, and I'll shout you out on the stage and sing happy birthday to you.
That part. Listen, they have Benita say happy birthday, Dave. That was icing on the
Yes,
cake right there. It was icing
yes.
on the cake right there. All right. Without giving too much away, so I don't know if you could do this or not, and if you can't, we understand. Y'all just have to stay tuned. But on your latest project that's about
hmm
to drop,
hmm
what is your favorite song and why?
I have so many favorites. I'm there if I'm singing. Okay, we're not
Oh,
gonna do
that
that,
part,
Dave,
because
because we're
because you
not
know he
we're
gonna
not
do
gonna
that.
do that. You either support or you support or you don't support. If you there, you there. Who knows? You might get the microphone, but yeah, you're not gonna do that to me. Don't put me on a spot like that. I wouldn't do that to you. Um, my favorite. I mean, besides so high. I'm the only one that you haven't heard yet, because So High is my favorite. That's my
Okay,
favorite,
so if
hands
that's
down.
your favorite, that's your favorite. Is that your
But
favorite
each
on the
one of
album?
them, it's like I feel like I'm cheating on my kids. I feel like you're not supposed to, as a mother, you're not supposed to like one
Pick
of your
one of your
children
songs.
more
But hey, well,
more than the
no,
other
I
ones.
think that people, I think that the people would agree. So High is a whole vibe, and we're so happy
Yes.
that you dropped that as
Yes.
your first single off
Yeah.
of the new project. So y'all
Yeah.
stay tuned. Again, make sure that you get those tickets to come to City Winery July
Yes.
30th. If you tune into Live with Tay, yeah, and from now, from the time it dropped until July 30th, you gonna be
Yes.
reminded every single week, because we
Oh.
definitely want to sell it out. And I think it's going to
Yes.
sell out by the end of May.
Oh.
So I think it's going to
Thank
sell
you,
out
Tay. I
early.
love
And
you.
y'all go, they're going to be like second show added. So y'all better get with the
Yes.
program in regards
Yes.
to that. So Bonita, for anyone who is watching this and
Hmm.
is maybe, feeling a little down on themselves because
Yeah.
maybe the dream that they're working on, just life is life in for them and they can't quite
Hmm.
catch a break. What pep talk would you give to them before we tune into the So High video?
Um, I can give the pep talk because I give it to myself daily. Just know what you're doing it for, and don't give up. Most of the people who don't give up, if you hear the same stories, the same testimony, um, you're gonna find your way, right? Your purpose sometimes doesn't look exactly how you envisioned it, but if you keep going, you're gonna find it. You're gonna fall into your purpose. I would just say, if you have a dream, pursue it, and just know to believe in yourself first. You have to fall in love with yourself to
Yeah.
get through those hard days. Like I said, today wasn't the best day for me. It was a really hard day, but I had to bounce back and realize that I love myself so much. I give myself grace to have a hard day, and
Hmm.
give yourself grace. Don't beat yourself up, and do not. I'm going to tell you, this is the biggest downfall that you can do as an artist with a dream, whether that's singing, acting, whatever the case may be. Do not compare yourself or your journey to anybody
Yeah.
else's, because your journey is your journey, and it's going to be somebody else that's looking at you that's going to be like, I wish I was where they are. So
Yeah.
just know that, and don't worry about those things. Worry about the things that is going to continue to make you happy. And in those circumstances where you don't have control over everything and things are not as easy, just find solace in the smallest things to make you
Mm.
smile.
No, that's good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Well, you are
Yeah.
always welcome on Live with Tay at any time. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait until we manifest. We're having a full talk show. We taking it
Yes.
back, like back in the day,
Yes.
Arsenio Hall and all of that. And
And
when
I
that
see it.
happens, my first guest to sing live will be Bonita Jalane. So y'all
You
heard
guys
it.
hear it
Y'all heard
first.
it. Y'all heard it
You
first.
hear it
The
first,
first
because
one.
it's coming, Tay.
It's
I'll
coming.
manifest that for you. I see that
Yeah.
for you. I see the evolution from the day that I met you, and just seeing the network of people that's showing up for you, and how you continue to show up with people. And I know it's not always easy
Yeah.
to be the pep talk in your pep talk with Tay. So my hope and love for you, and what I see for you, and I'm getting chills right now. You are
Oh,
going to get everything that you are manifesting as well. And since the first day that I met you, like, he don't play about you either, Tay. And this show is gonna be bigger. I can't wait for the live one. I can't
yes.
wait for the on tour one. And sitting
Yeah.
down and just bringing that joy and that smile to the masses. And I'm gonna be right there rooting you on, just like you was front row rooting me on.
Well, I appreciate it so, so
Yes,
much. I love you to death.
I love
And
you more.
I tell y'all all the time, and I'm gonna share the pep talk that I share with Bonita. But God don't play about you. He don't play
Yeah.
about Bonita. He don't play
Hmm.
about me, and he
Hmm.
sure don't play about anybody who is tuned into this live right now or watching the
Yes.
replay. So let's go
Yes.
ahead and give y'all a little so high before we
Yes.
close out tonight's show, because it would only be right. So this
Oh, I
is
can't wait till y'all. We working on the video. Video's coming next, so look out for that in the May, beginning of June. You'll see the video for So High.
woo, but just
Yeah, I
just a
can't wait.
little, just this one right here is good. But
Yes.
I know the video is gonna be
Oh, the
even
video's gonna be absolutely amazing. I
doper,
can't wait.
doper, doper, doper. So until next time, y'all, remember, It's Live with Tay, real conversations with dope people that you should know, like Bonita Jalane, and always putting y'all down with events that you need to be in the building for. So until next time, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching, and y'all enjoy So High, because y'all know it's a whole vibe. It's just a whole vibe.
Stay so high.
Stay so high. All right, y'all.
1111 represents unity, fresh beginnings, and self-assurance. It's a kind of wake-up call from your angels who are constantly trying to push you to the direction of spirituality and success. When we ended, it was 1111. GPS 1111. Studio session was from 11 to 11.
I'm so high, my destiny is written. Right. Like I'm luminescent to the blessings, can you see it? Listen to these human entities, so I go missing. I'm elevating daily, I'm on a mission. The humble soul, the only one checking me. It's the most high.